What up, y'all? Know it's been a minute, but I'm back. Today, let's talk about the Jay-Z album. Now, a lot of people love it. A lot of people love it. He getting a lot of great reviews from this album. And I feel mostly the same. This was a well needed album. I'm a grown man. I'm not 19. I'm not 18, 17. I'm over 30. And I love rap. Rappers can make it. They got careers in their 30s and their 40s and shit, probably into their 50s. This album is I want to say it's a growth album. Growth album. It ain't no youngin' album. You gotta be fully developed to understand this album. Well, actually, you don't. But the people who are fully mentally matured and at that age level, we understand it a little more. Jay-Z went into deep stories. He talked about the Solange, which we didn't know that he well, I kind of figured that she knew something. She knew something that she was going on Jay-Z. She just knew something. I just knew. He tackled on some subjects. And basically what I'm saying is he's more political now on this album than he has ever been. He talked about, and the most important thing, well, I don't want to say the most important thing because I'm still really analyzing the album, that a lot of people is not really talking about, is the Prince mention. About he had a meeting with Prince before he died. Prince told him, his plans. And I'm sure Jay-Z was giving him insight because even though Prince is more of a legend than Jay-Z, Jay-Z, business-wise in the music business, has been more successful. And I'm not talking records. Remember, Jay-Z had artists and all this other shit writing for people, and I think he even got some producer credits on some people's shit. He made beats or something. I don't know, but he got a lot of accolades besides making music. And that's one of the topics I'm gonna really tackle on. Like, that's a big deal. And he got into he gave intel. He gave us some that we can look up, and these people wanted to get Prince masters and exploit the shit and do what they do with it. He took that, he got it, and I'm guessing he got it, or he know what's going on with it, and they can't touch it. And he was like, "Shit, y'all made millions having people walking through his houses and shit." And he was like, "Shit, I was expecting for y'all to auction off the casket next or something." You know what I'm saying? That is very important. So this Jay Z album is on the one for me. So I love the beats. I love the mellow beats. I love all of that. I love his tempo of rapping. I love sometimes like he talk in between rapping, even though Jay been doing that, but not to this extent. Jay hit that next level mentality. And we'll see how far that'll go because he revealing a lot on this album. And he said it too, them white motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with him. He might be secretly waging war against some of these powers. Go sit down. My bad, y'all. I was talking to my son, but he got deep on this album, man, and I really appreciate it. And this is an album that we needed, us elder statesmen or over 30. You got 2 Chainz out there, but 2 Chainz don't make this type of music. You can feel the growth in Jay-Z. You can feel it. You can feel the transformation. I want y'all to let me know what's y'all favorite song on there. You know, what y'all like about the Jay-Z album. It's been out. I'm not really reviewing it. It's not a review. We just talking about it. So y'all tell me what y'all think, because I like it from 1 to 10 for Jay-Z. For Jay-Z, from 1 to 10, this is probably like a 8, as in a growth. I'm not going to say where this album going to be at out of all his albums. I'm not going there, because I'm not done reviewing. I'm not done analyzing the album. And gotta understand the timing of it, because people don't understand the difference. Some people won't rate it up there with Blueprint or nothing because, or whatever reason they have. But you gotta look at the timing. You know, this man reached another plateau, and you wouldn't think he would get this deep on a project. So nobody would have. I don't care about him. If people say, well, he got songs out there that kind of leave, well, whatever. You never thought he'd get this deep, because that's why this album is so good and people are drawn into it. Now, you got people like 50 Cent, and 50 Cent is my guy, man. I'm telling you, he's my guy. 50 will make it like, he will put another spin to it, another angle to it, because he was like, he think the album was too preppy, like he felt like he needed to put on some glasses and a nerd suit or something. And, you know, it's like you could go golfing with this music. And he was like, the young kids, you know, they getting high, so they don't want to hear that shit. But I think that's the gem of this album, because the kids, they need to hear this shit, because he's schooling them, and he's older. You're supposed to school them and let them know what's actually going on. He done the 2 Chainz thing when Jay-Z was 33, dressing like he was 22, rhyming like he was 18. Y'all remember that line? He done that. Now it's time for him to take it to the next level. Of course, you got American Gangster, you got all these transformations, but I really think this transformation that he's going to stick with, because when you make this allegiant, and when I mean allegiant, when you join on this side that you're going to start telling the truth and revealing shit, and then you suddenly just stop, the people going to know why. People ain't going to, they not going to care why you stop. They're going to know why. They're going to be like, oh, they got to him. He stopped talking about it. He done. If Jay-Z continue talking about it, he's going to upset some of the powers that be. And like I said, he might be waging war, because he got his money up, he got his team, he got his company. He might be ready. So y'all just keep an eye out for that. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all know I don't make real long videos. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. New videos is coming. Like I said, it's coming. Shit, y'all will be seeing shit before July the 25th. You will be seeing new material from the artists, from GME artists. It's coming. Just stay tuned. But just these videos should hold y'all. Y'all, let's communicate. Leave me some comments down there. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Catch y'all next time.